RHONY Luann de Lesseps admits intimacy with big celebrity. RHONY OG, Countess Luann de Lesseps is opening up about the time she was intimate with a big celebrity. She has always been candid about her relationships. Yet, who is this person that she snuck off with? Keep reading for more details. Luann de Lesseps admits intimacy with big celebrity. For 13 seasons, Countess Luann de Lesseps was a force to be reckoned with on RHONY. She was originally married to the Count and was initially on her high horse. Then, the two filed for divorce, so she found love with a Frenchman named Jacques Azoulay. They were immensely happy, but Luann may have had a dalliance with a pirate named Thomas in Street Barts. That was the beginning of the end for them, and by the end of season 6, they broke up and she was a free woman. She ended up finding love with Tom D'Agostino, who she married for 7 months. He had a history with the cast and had cheated on her right after they got engaged, so it was clear it could never work. Luann ended up in rehab after their divorce, but she bounced back and has been a cabaret queen. More so, Luann and Southern Hospitality's Joe Bradley ended up having a night together. They were very flirty on WWHL, which led to rumors which were ultimately confirmed. So which famous person did the Countess have an evening with? She was on WWHL with Andy Cohen and played a game called Let Your Freak Flag Fly. There she had to show what she had and had not done. Andy asked a bevy of questions and it was clear she had a lot of fun in her life. One was, never have I ever hooked up with someone famous. Luann de Lesseps waved her pink freak flag proudly. She seemed to allude to making out with Hugh Grant, to which Andy asked if he was there that night. Luann said no, and that she was in London when it happened. Fans miss Lou. This segment was a hit as Luann de Lesseps revealed she was a member of the Mile High Club as well. More so, she and Andy Cohen said that they were great wing people for each other. After seeing this, fans wanted Lou back on Bravo and RHONY. Lou looks amazing. I miss that RHONY OGs. I really wish they'd consider re-adding Luann, Sonja, and Dorinda to the new cast. The reboot of RHONY is, well, boring. God, I miss Luann. The OGs should make a cameo on the NY reboot. Viewers do not care for the new RHONY cast and have a list of those they would like back. Maybe after this, Bravo will not reboot but rather listen. Luann de Lesseps, the ever-glamorous cabaret queen of the Real Housewives of New York City, is no stranger to scandal, sophistication, and the spotlight. But her latest revelation has turned the Bravo world upside down. During an exclusive sit-down interview, Luann dropped a bombshell that had fans buzzing and co-stars picking their jaws up off the floor. She once shared a moment of passion with a major Hollywood celebrity. The admission came during a taping of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. The evening had already been electric, with Luann radiating confidence in a sequin jumpsuit that shimmered under the studio lights. Andy, as usual, was in full playful host mode, steering the conversation with his signature mix of curiosity and charm. "Lou, you've lived such a fabulous life," Andy began, leaning forward as if he could barely contain his excitement for the tea he was about to spill. "We know about the Count, we know about Tom. But there's a rumor floating around that you've had a little je ne sais quoi with someone very famous. Care to elaborate?" Luann chuckled, tossing her perfectly coiffed hair over her shoulder. "Oh, Andy, you know I never kiss and tell, well, at least not too much." The audience erupted in cheers and laughter, but Andy wasn't letting her off the hook. "Come on, Lou, we're all friends here. Just give us a little hint." With a coy smile, Luann took a sip of her martini before dropping the bombshell. "All right, fine. Let's just say, he's won an Oscar, he's a little mysterious, and he's known for being one of the sexiest men alive." The audience gasped, Andy's eyes widened, and Twitter practically exploded. "Wait a second," Andy said, leaning closer, "are you saying you had a thing with?" But Luann cut him off. "I'm not saying anything more, darling. A lady always leaves a little to the imagination." The aftermath. Speculation ran wild. Fans and Bravo detectives took to social media, trying to piece together the clues. Was it George Clooney, known for his charm and mystery? Perhaps Brad Pitt, with his Hollywood golden boy appeal? Or maybe someone even more unexpected, like Javier Bardem? Luann's co-stars weren't immune to the gossip either. Ramona Singer, always quick to weigh in, took to Instagram Live to share her thoughts. "Listen, I love Luann, but if this is true, why hasn't she told me?" Ramona said, sipping her Pinot Grigio. "We've known each other forever. I mean, I dated a few big names back in the day too, you know." Meanwhile, Sandra Morgan couldn't resist making it about herself during a lunch scene filmed for the upcoming season of RHONY. "Luann hooking up with a celebrity? Please. I've had my fair share of famous men. Did I ever tell you about that time with Prince Albert?" Sandra quipped, sending the table into hysterics. Jenna Lyons, the group's newer and more composed member, simply raised an eyebrow. "Honestly, I wouldn't put it past her. Luann has that magnetic energy, men are drawn to her like moths to a flame." Behind the velvet rope. As the Bravo sphere dissected Luann's revelation, she continued to play it cool. She gave only cryptic interviews, teasing just enough to keep fans hooked without ever revealing the celebrity's identity. In one such interview, she shared, "It was years ago, before I became the Countess. I was traveling through Europe, living my best life, and we just connected. It was one of those magical, fleeting moments you never forget." Her words painted a picture of sultry summer nights, candlelit dinners on the Amalfi Coast, and whispered conversations under starlit skies. She didn't need to name names. Her story transported listeners to a world of romance and glamour. But the speculation didn't stop. Paparazzi began to dig into Luann's past, unearthing old photos of her at exclusive events alongside Hollywood's elite. One particularly grainy shot from the Cannes Film Festival showed her laughing with a tuxedo-clad Leonardo DiCaprio, sparking yet another round of rumors. Could it be Leo? Tabloids screamed. Or is Luann playing us all? The Cabaret Confessional. As the frenzy reached a fever pitch, Luann did what she does best. She turned the drama into entertainment. During her next cabaret show, she teased the revelation as part of her act. Midway through the performance, she paused, microphone in hand, and addressed the audience. "So," she began with a sly grin, "I hear you've all been talking about my little secret." The crowd roared, hanging on her every word. "Here's what I'll say," she continued, her voice dripping with playful seduction. "He was tall, dark, and handsome. And honey, he knew how to sweep a girl off her feet." The band launched into a jazzy rendition of "The Lady is a Tramp," and the audience erupted into applause. The big reveal, or not? Despite the endless speculation, Luann has yet to confirm the identity of her mysterious celebrity lover. And perhaps that's the genius of it all. By keeping the secret under wraps, she's ensured that the story, and her allure, remain the talk of the town. "Why would I ruin the mystery?" she said during another interview. "Life is so much more fun when you leave people guessing." As for her co-stars, they've embraced the chaos. The revelation has sparked new storylines, with the ladies competing to one-up each other's tales of romantic escapades. In true housewives fashion, the drama has even spilled over into their reunion taping. According to sources, Andy grilled Luann about the celebrity once again, leading to a heated exchange with Ramona, who felt left out of the secret. A legacy of glamour. Whether or not Luann ever reveals the truth, one thing is certain: her life continues to be as fabulous and fascinating as ever. From her cabaret performances to her ever-evolving love life, she remains the epitome of a Bravo icon. And as she sashays through the streets of New York, head held high, you can't help but wonder, who's the lucky man that captured the heart of the Countess, if only for a moment? As Luann herself might say, "Darling, some things are better left unsaid."